The best part of the beach profile is getting out there and being on the coast and getting an understanding of the change in the coastal system.
The beach survey is a long-running time series of measurements and elevation profiles of beaches in the southern counties of Rhode Island.
It's been going on since 1962. Well, a beach is basically a transition zone between land and sea. We use them for enjoyment, but also they offer protection to communities. And so the beach survey provides a glimpse into how that shoreline system is changing in response to storms, sea level rise, and other processes.
It's really important to kind of have that baseline before the storm happens, because you need to know what it looked like before versus what it looked like after to actually quantify that change.
And that kind of gives us a picture of how the shoreline itself is moving and reshaping over time, both from seasons to years and decades. And what our research is ultimately focused on is helping understand the dynamics of the coast, which then informs the risks of property and structures and concerns for communities. We have 7 sites where we measure elevations across the beach to understand how the coastal system, specifically the beach and dune, changes over time. We use a high-resolution GPS sensor, and that is basically receiving information from satellites, so we can position the sensor in very precise locations within a few centimeters.
So by walking these profiles, I get measurements at each of the inflection points, which are the most important parts where the dune goes really up and really down. And then we take that data and we turn it into a plot, and we can track that change throughout the seasons. Usually in the winter months, you'll have storms will come in, and that data is really useful to see how much sediment was actually lost during those storms.
Well, I think an ideal outcome is for people to get an understanding of the dynamism of our shoreline. One of the things that I've learned is how important the geology is in creating what the shoreline looks like. Kind of like snowflakes, no two beaches are alike.